What is up, you guys? This is Repeater, and today I'm bringing you guys a very cool NU battle. And if you guys remember from my 300 sub special when I did my little subscriber request team, you guys might remember that I had a Wailord, and in that video, the Wailord really didn't get that much airtime, and I felt kind of bad. So I do have another video where I was gonna add to this subscriber request team, but I thought one video would be good enough that day. So here is the second part that I was going to upload because in this battle, you'll just see how freaking awesome Wailord is. So hope you guys enjoy this battle. So I'm going to start off with my Magneton while my opponent's going to start off with a Cofagrigus. I'm not going to go for a Volt Switch because I thought he might switch into his Donphan, predicting that. So I'm going to go into my Porygon 2 straight away just to get a special attack boost, which is going to be very nice. And unfortunately for me, the Sigilyph does pack both the Cosmic Power and the Flame Orb with Psycho Shift, and it's going to be extremely annoying to deal with, but I do have one Pokemon that can definitely counteract basically any burn that he has on his team, as you'll see later on. So I'm going to go for an Ice Beam, because I know it'll do a very nice chunk to the Sigilyph, which is very nice. And now I know he's probably going to go for a Roost, and if he goes for a Roost, I know my Ice Beam won't be doing as much damage because he'll lose to Flying type, so I'm going to go for the Agility, so that way I can outspeed him next turn and then I can kill him. So, you know, playing's totally cool, right? So now I'm going to go for the Ice Beam, thinking I can probably kill it, but unfortunately I get min damage and he's left with like 3 HP, I think, or something like that. He's going to go for another Roost, but now he does realize that he will die next turn if he does not switch out. So I'm sure he's going to switch out and go into something to resist the Ice Beam. So I'm going to change my moves and go into Thunderbolt, and he actually brings in his Azumarill, which is very nice, because now my Porygon 2 is absolutely going to destroy that Azumarill, but he does it with a tiny bit of HP, which is kind of annoying. So now I know I can live in Aqua Jet from this Azumarill, so I stay in, and he gets a crit, and I'm like, oh, hell no. You did not just do that to me. That crit 100% mattered. I'm 100% sure. Because I do have a Violet on the Porygon too. But either way, now I'm going to send in my boss, Wailord. And I'm going to start going for some curses. Because Wailord is just a beast. He's going to go back into Sigilyph so that he can pass on a burn to me. But little does he know that Wailord actually carries the Water Veil ability. And what Water Veil does is that it literally, the description says, you cannot get burned. So essentially I can't get burned. So he's Psycho Shifting and it fails and then he misses and then I just kill him off. And then at this point my opponent still doesn't know I have the Water Veil ability. So he's gonna go into his Cofagrigus to try to get another Will-O-Wisp on me. And I'm gonna actually just switch out and go into my Spoink because I really do want to get this thing toxic even though I have a curse set up already. Because I don't really mind the burn on my Spoink because I do pack a Heal Beller with Chimecho, but I really just want to get that Cofagrigus toxic so that way he's forced to rest later on. So he goes for a Hex, which really doesn't do too much damage to me. I guess maybe it's just scouting how much damage a Hex would do, and it really doesn't do that much, which is awesome. Now I'm going to go for a Magic Coat to try to stall one more turn, because I know he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, which is totally cool, so yay, turn is stalled. And now, I'm pretty sure you might go for another Hex or something like that, so I'm going to opt to switch back into my Wailord, and if he goes for a Burn, or Will-O-Wisp, that's totally cool, because I can't get burned either way. So he's actually going to opt to go for another Will-O-Wisp, and now he knows that I have the Water Veil, and he's like, what the hell? I'm just laughing because Water Veil actually does something for once in its life. So now I'm going to start setting up curses very freely, and now he's going to go for a rest. And I'm going to keep setting up more curses, but he's staying in, and I'm really, really skeptical as to why he's staying in, because it's not looking too good for him, because I can just set up, you know, as many curses, right? So I don't think he has anything that can, you know, stop me, because I don't think he can stop me because since he can't burn me, but he showed me he has haze, and I'm like, ooh, crap, I have to change my game plan now, because now I can't kill this thing with my Wailords, and basically my curses are useless. So now I just need to find a good opportunity to switch out or go into my Magneton or go into my Porygon. Actually, my Porygon 2 died, my bad. To try to go into my Magneton, because Magneton is basically the last guy I have that doesn't mind a burn and can definitely, you know, 3-hit KO that Cofagrigus. So, either way, I'd rather just go into my Chimecho, because I think I'm gonna go for the Heal Bell to try to get the burn off my Spoink. It's because I want to try to lure him into going for another rest. So I'm gonna go for a Wish, but the Hex actually kills me, or almost kills me with the burn. So I thought that was really weird because I think I am special defense bulky as well. So, oh well, Chimecho sucks. So either way, I'm going to go for the Electro Ball with my Magneton, which is going to do a very nice chunk to the Cofagrigus. And he does get a burn on me, which breaks my Sturdy, but it really doesn't matter too much anyways. I don't think I really need the Sturdy ability this game either way. So I'm going to go for another Electro Ball, force him to go for the rest, which is going to be very, very nice. And now he's basically, he knows he can't stay in on this Cofagrigus, so I know he's going to switch out, so I'm going to go back into my Wailord while he switches into Claydol to try to take the electric move. And now, I know that from scouting before with curses, if I go for 2 curses, I won't be able to outspeed the Cofagrigus anymore, so I'm going to opt to go for 2 more curses actually, and since I know he has 3 turns of rest, I can go for 1 attack because before he wakes up. So that's kind of my game plan. I just want to see how much damage it does. It does a pretty decent chunk. It probably does as much as my Magneton about. So I'm going to just switch out and go back into my Magneton to take a Hex or a Haze. And he actually opts to go for a Will-O-Wisp, maybe predicting my switch. I have no clue. No, actually, no. You know why? It's because after I hit him with the Waterfall, I get the Mummy ability. So he's trying to Will-O-Wisp me and try to burn me since he knows that the Water Veil is gone. That's why he switched out. Yeah. Totally fresh in memory now. So I'm going to go for another Flash Cannon because just in case he wants to switch into the Claydol from before. And now he's going to go for an Aqua Jet, kill me off, which is totally cool because my Magneton was kind of useless at like 8 HP. I was going to die from a burn anyways. So now I'm going to go back into Wailord because I know it can set up curses on this Azumarill since it's most likely banded. So that's what I do. And he's going to go for the Aqua Jet, which does nothing to me, and now he is basically screwed because he cannot kill this Wailord for his life. He's going to go into Crustle, and I was really scared this might be a Shell Smashing set, so I just wanted to get a... So instead of going for a Waterfall, I'm going to try to paralyze this Crustle just in case it might, because if it goes for a Shell Smash, it can outspeed me and just do a crap ton of damage, but it actually goes for Stealth Rocks. I'm not sure why, but I'm going to Body Slam that Crustle, which must definitely hurt coming from that big fat Wailord, so that must hurt a lot. Sorry, Crustle. And now I'm going to go for a Waterfall, and that's going to finally kill off that Crustle, which is very, very nice, because now Wailord is looking very strong and definitely ready to sweep his entire team. So now he's going to go into a Azumarill, and I'm like, okay, he can go for a superpower, I don't really mind. And then he gets another freaking crit! Oh my god, that made me so freaking mad because... Wailord just died for no reason. So either way, I'm going to go into my Sea King, and since he's locked in a superpower, I know I can outspeed him, so I'm just going to go for his basic Waterfall just to kill him off, which is very nice. But now I know I'm basically screwed because I know my Sea King can't kill that Donphan if it's a bulky set, so either way, I know it's game since I lost my Wailord. My Wailord was going to sweep his entire team, which is going to be so funny. But unfortunately, at least you guys really saw what... Wailord can do, so his Donphan's gonna finish off my Sea King with an Earthquake, and now my last guy's a Spoink, and I can't really do anything to a Donphan except for go for Icy Wind, so that's basically the game. Hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and maybe you like Wailord now since I've clearly shown how useful the Water Veil ability is. So yeah, I'm going to start a random question of the day kind of thing, just so you guys can, I kind of want to see what you guys are thinking about and stuff like that. So, first question of the day, what would you give a nickname to a Wailord? I just named it after the person who requested the Wailord, so kind of interested in what kind of nickname you guys are looking for, because I am just absolutely terrible at making nicknames. So leave a comment, let me know what you guys think of a cool nickname for Wailord, and I'll definitely use that nickname for my future Wailords. Cough, cough, no spoiler. Yeah, so definitely leave a comment, and I will see you guys